Black widows aren't scary.
They'll kill you.
All right, in the last video, you saw we were picking out some slabs, we were flattening them. We proceeded to do the glue up. We're at the stage now where we've flattened the table again through the wide belt sander. So we need to do the final stages of this, and that'll involve adding the C-channel to the bottom, as well as doing rampant inserts. But C-channel, this you can get from Robert Concept 13, along with the C-channel jigs. They're great because once you have your insert or your brass bushing for your router, you just follow the groove and it'll give you a perfect line every time. Then your C-channel slides right in. So that's what we're gonna do today. All right, and what we got here as well is we're doing another pour, another epoxy job, but this one is for that big job we've currently been working on with all those desks for Chemtech. This is gonna be the desk for the owner, Jason. We've got beautiful Mappa Burle here, which we're gonna do a nice smoky, translucent gray epoxy pour in here. All right, so we're gonna be sealing the edges with the Chem 100. What that's gonna do is it's gonna seal in any potential air bubbles coming out of this after we do our whole pour. What can happen is when the heat generates, it can sometimes pull air out. But if we do this initial stage where we're sealing the outer coat, it's gonna prevent that from happening. So that's how we get that crystal clear look through our tables. So James is gonna be doing that. And maybe later today, but probably tomorrow morning, once the epoxy's cured on the edge, if it's a little bit tacky, it's perfect. Then we'll proceed to do our pour. If it's hardened at that point, we're just gonna scuff it up so we get that mechanical bond. Hey guys, happy Monday. We're back in the shop. We just finished up our dining table course on the weekend, which went flawless, and we're gonna have pictures up on Instagram, and yeah, maybe you'll be in here next doing it. But on to what we're doing today is we've got our Mappa Burle pour. We talked about it a little bit last week. It's finally at the stage where it is hard enough that we can demold it right now. So this is something James is gonna tackle this morning. He's gonna demold it. We're gonna take it through the wide belt, through the planer, and then it's going to go through the process of every other table where we're going to go through our sanding, we're going to go through our finishing, mounting our legs. So a lot more work to go on this one. It's nice that it is ready to go. The epoxy is good.
How's it going? It's Troy from Legacy Lumber. We're getting into some spring weather here, so we went out to the field and grabbed all these boules of lumber that have been out there for 3 to 5 years, and we're just going to put them into these bigger stickered packs and send them off to the kiln and start selling them.
All right, now we're back to the book match table. All the epoxy's cured in it for all our touch-ups. All the knots are filled. Everything's cut to size. So finishes on the bottom too. We've put our inserts in for our custom base. Now where we're at is we're gonna be doing our final sand of this, applying our Rubio monocoat, and then we're ready for delivery. This is gonna be going out on Thursday this week. So hopefully by the end of today, everything's done. We've got a couple of days throughout the week for it to cure, and we're good to go. Hey guys, so these are the cookies that we had on the table a couple days ago. So they're all poured up. We got jet black epoxy in there. Now after we wide belt it, a lot of the time what can happen is cracks can get revealed a little bit. So that's what you see, all this touchable epoxy on the top. We filled those cracks. It's nice and hard, so we're gonna get to sanding it today. If anything else presents itself, we're gonna handle that when it comes, but everything should be good. So we're gonna sand these up to 220. We're gonna get the Rubio Pure on these. And then these are actually gonna go with a coffee table we built a couple years ago for a lady. And it's gonna be all three of them in a set. So it's really, really cool what we're doing with this. We got a little bit of dust on there, so we gotta clean it off. But these two tables are going together to the one customer. This is gonna be their office desk. Awesome working with these customers. Excited to get these into their new home. All right, another thing going with that customer is got a little board here. Hopefully they're not watching, so it is a surprise when they get this. This is gonna be a key rack. They've already got hooks, which they're gonna install, and they're gonna hang their keys off it, maybe hats, dog leash if you have a dog. That's what I would do. Also, this is just a square little thing. This is going to be a little printer table, which is going to go beside their desk. We're going to put some short legs on it so the printer sits nice and even with the table. And yeah, that's what's going to go on there is a printer. All right, guys, so this is a piece we have in here as well. You probably haven't seen really any footage of it yet. Maybe when we were taking it out of the house, though. Client of ours, it's not actually our table, but they requested we do some refinishing to it. There was a bit of damage that happened to it in storage when house is being renovated. Long story. So we brought it back here. We gave it a nice clean sand. We sanded it all the way down, all the old finish on the sides, the ends, the top, and we've completely recoated it with the Rubio monocoat. Makes it look brand new again. They also have a cabinet that we're gonna refinish for them too. The walnut really did yellow over time. There was a little bit of damage to it as well, again from storage. So we're just gonna sand everything down. We're gonna clean it up, make it look all fresh again, and bring it back to the homeowner.
Hey everyone, it's Paul. You think you'd get through a Woodworking Life vlog without me? I don't think so. Check out the progress the guys have made on the Mappa Burle and resin table. We're all done, we're finally getting the finish on there. And you may notice it's slightly white looking, the finish. This is a situation where we like using either super white or 5% white from Rubio monocoat. It'll just maintain a whiter color of the Mappa Burle, a little less yellowing compared to the Rubio Pure. I just like it, think it's a little bit more natural and looks a little bit nicer against the gray resin. Anyways, check out that table. The guys did a fantastic job. Well, we got some beautiful finished projects. Glad we could take you along for the ride from slab to finished piece. The guys just doing a fantastic job. This has been another Woodworking Life. We're going to be coming at you next week with more beautiful lumber. So thanks everyone for watching. Make it a great one.